Another classic manga have been hit by controversial U.S. school ban. A recent reimaging of the Osamu Tezuka classic Unico has recently been hit with a book ban in North Kakalaki. Let's see why. Does it have bedroom stuff in it? In a wave of recent book bans across the United States, yet another series. They're not book bans, by the way. They're banning them from school, sure, whatever. If you want to get technical, but they make it seem like you can never find it ever. No, it's just not in the school library. Calm down, nerds. Yet another series of joins the ranks of Assassination Classroom and Sasaki and Sasaki and Miyano. Sorry, I don't know that one. Assassination Classroom, by the way. Yeah, probably not school appropriate. Just gonna put that out there. On a list of banned manga in the United States, the Richmond Reviewer newspaper, very serious, very trustworthy. Per Anime News Network, recently published a story on Thursday, November 21st, that the Richmond County School District in North Carolina, had removed all copies of Unico Awakening following a complaint filed by the parent of a first grade child at one of the schools in the district. The series is an adaptation of Tezuka's original work, featuring a collaborative work of Samuel Satin and Gurihiro. I don't know. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, the mother who filed the initial complaint, Nikki Fletcher, says she was shocked that there's gambling in here by the content featured in the series and that it depicts gun bad behavior and animal bad behavior. The district's executive director of communications, Cameron Whitley, said that they had pulled all copies of the book for the time being so that the school board can conduct a thorough review of the manga's contents. The series is rated as being appropriate for children ages 8 through 12 for grades 3 through 7. I mean, yeah, look at the effing main character. Okay. So, Unico Awakening is far from the first manga to get hit with school-wide bans. Let's see. Despite being published and marketed towards a younger audience, Unico Awakening has officially been lumped in with other recent banned manga in the US, published by Scholastic. Unico is described as the story of a fierce young unicorn who angers the goddess Venus and his abilities to inspire positivity and hope. Driven by jealousy, she vows to destroy him, ordering her servants, the West Wind, to abandon Unico on the Hill of Forgetfulness. Instead, yeah, sounds like a kid's story so far. Instead, the West Wind takes pity on Unico and to protect him, brings him from era to era, constantly on the move, always forgetting where he's been before. As he works to unravel the mystery of who he is and where he comes from, he is hunted by gods and monsters and will need to unlock his full powers to save the world. Unico is joined by a cast of characters, some of whom, like Chloe, the Watch Cat, or the mysterious Sphinx, are brave and kind, while others, like the all-powerful Venus and his servant, the Night Wind, are bent on destruction. Okay, Assassination Classroom had quite the unlucky streak in the U.S., school districts being banned by Horry County Schools in South Carolina and Guilford Middle School in Eastern Florida, both removing the series from the libraries. The series was removed for a third time by the Elmbrook School District in Wisconsin, banning the book from their electronic library system. In addition to the Shonen Classic, a popular boys' love series, Sasaki and Miyano, was banned by the Brevard Public School Board in Florida after a parent submitted a complaint stating that spicy orientation should not be encouraged, suggested, or implanted in fictional media. Banning books in school libraries is dicey no matter the circumstances. I mean, is it though? And with the recent wave of manga bans in the U.S., it's uncertain that the future will look like what the future will look like for the medium in schools. Okay, uh, I have a couple of takes on this. One, book banning is a good thing in schools. I mean, if you have it in the public library, if it's spicy material, make sure that maybe kids are monitored if they're going to be checking it out. Um, if you have it for sale online, if you have it for sale in a bookstore, again, make sure that kids aren't checking it out per se. Maybe have an age limit on it, whatever. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all, and you can kind of decide on all that. But book bans are a good thing. I'm sorry. People are going to call me a prude or whatever. No, kids don't need to be consuming everything. Certain manga, certain anime, certain movies and television shows have always been off limits for certain ages forever. If you want to ban it from your school, that's your prerogative. Whatever. I have no problem with any of these books being banned from school because there have always been books that they have never allowed in schools. Always. Just now, it seems like some of the right kinds of books are being taken out and some of the wrong kind of books are being taken out. So we can't find, like, we can't agree on what books are bad, okay, for like little kids to be checking out and looking at in schools. We just fight about it all the effing time, which is just mind numbing. At the same time, while book bans are a good thing and in schools, or not even book bans, not putting certain books in school libraries is a good thing, and I fully agree with that. Some of these parents need to lighten the f up, man. A unicorn who is a cute little unicorn who's trying to like save the universe or whatever. Yeah, so some people are going to use some things, some little metal things that go bang bang, and it's going to be aimed at the cute little unicorn. People are going to be trying to stop the unicorn who talks and is magical and flies around through space and time and whatever. Good God, people, lighten the f up. I guess like that one's like really, again, that's your prerogative as a parent, whatever. But I just thought it's really stupid. Like when I was young, when I was a teenager, and I knew parents that wouldn't let their kids watch X-Men because they thought it was inappropriate. And they couldn't explain why. They just said, I think it's inappropriate, so you're not going to watch it. And, like, it wasn't Christian themed and whatever. Okay, again, it's your prerogative as a parent, but I just think it's dumb. There are certain things where I can see your point on it. If there's spicy material in it, yeah. If there's like love, if there's like hand holding, kissing, whatever, I don't care. Even if it's even if it's straight, gay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Uh, if there are like taking off your clothes scenes, if they're even if it's implied where they're like going to the bedroom and you kind of know what's going to happen and whatever, that maybe doesn't need to be in school libraries either. But I don't know, man. I think people just need to get a grip. I don't think Americans really know. Americans of a certain age don't really know how to deal with manga and anime as a whole. They act like it's so. I mean, it is quite literally foreign to the United States, but they act like it's unheard of and can't be dealt with in a normal way, a normal, healthy way.